Hey y'all, don't mind me, I literally just finished a workout, but there are a couple projects around the bus that need to be done. Let me give you a few examples. Stain on the chair, slash lack thereof a stain, because I cleaned the stain and didn't realize how dirty the chair was, and now it looks like there's a stain where I cleaned the stain. Roof falling that I've fixed too many times, which means it needs a complete redone new solution. And because of that, which was holding up a couple of these sideboards, we've got some gapping here in the roof, which needs some love. I can, like, you know, smoosh it back in, smoosh it back in, and it'll, you know, hold up and stay, but it needs some actual love here. Also, clogged my sink last night. Slight update slash problem. Clogged my drain, which was stupid, but I'm also kind of not that surprised as it's still dripping. Yeah, it is. So anyways, I was trying to undo it to get like everything to fall into like an empty garbage bin to try and, I don't know, I hope that it's just like some food right in the very top and that's why it's like not really draining, but I'm not 100% sure if that's what's happening. And tomorrow I guess I'll go into town and get, I don't know what, something to help, but I guess I should just continue to try and unscrew the drain. The problem is like, as much as I want to just unscrew this top piece, which I think would be the best kind of thing to do, it's just as soon as I unscrew it, obviously like the rest of the pipe gets tangled in itself, and so I'm not really sure what to do there other than unscrewing it from the other pipe that it's connected to, which I could do, which I guess I should probably do now that I'm talking about it out loud. I'm just really tired and it's late and I want to go to bed, but there's no end to that sentence. That's my update for the night. And I think I'm gonna sign off here because I'm tired and completely ready for bed, and now I have to fix this leaking drain. So I need to try and take it apart and just get all dirty and figure out what's going on with that. And then my windows, a couple of them need to be re-siliconed. If you watch my last video, actually I don't know what order this is coming out in. If you watched a video where me and Piper came into the States, that wasn't what the video was about, but I explained kind of what happened. My window fully popped out of the bus, like fell off out of the bus. It was hanging on by like a little flap at the top. And so I completely re-siliconed it, but just checking my other ones, I think I should probably do a new bead on a couple of the others as well, just in case, because my bus is honestly holding up so amazingly. Like, I'm so proud of all the construction and everything that I did to make this whole situation like come true and work and everything, but it is showing a little bit of signs of like weathering or slight age. So yeah, there's a couple things I'm gonna fix, and this is what that video is going to be. So step one, I think I'm gonna look at this sink situation, maybe pull some silicone out from the back to do the windows, but I actually need to fix the sink, so maybe actually I should do that first, which will be good for just getting completely messed up and then having a shower, which I need to do because I'm sweaty anyway. So okay, welcome back to my channel. Thank y'all for being here. Why am I talking like that? I got to the States and now I just say y'all. I don't know. Okay, bye. Okay, to give a little bit of context about what kind of happened here, which, I don't know, might be helpful. Essentially, I'm gonna try and take off this connector from the sink because I just have this feeling like something is stuck in here and then it will continue to drain and we'll be kind of all good. But as I was untwisting it yesterday, as you can tell, it's like already kind of untwisted. As I was doing that yesterday, this piece was just getting too tangled up. Also, don't judge me for my plumbing, okay? It works fine. So I'm gonna undo this little clamp and drain whatever comes into here from that, and then basically continue removing all of this and see what happens. I feel like anyway, that's what I'm doing. Okay. All right, getting to work on this sink. You'll see on my laptop there, for some reason I go through these YouTube phases where I just binge like one content creator like consistently. For some reason, this evening's with Spencer Barbosa. It only lasted for this day, but I watched like all of her videos. Why? I don't know. Okay, sink updates. Okay, cool. There was no water in there. So far, step one so good. Step one so good. What is happening? Okay. Yeah, I don't even know either, but clearly, okay, first of all, as you can see, I'm really having trouble with these flies again. Not as bad as in, where was I? South Dakota last year when we had like fly overtaken complete infestation. I literally just have like a couple in here all the time, and for some reason anytime I like start a meeting is when they decide that they want to come land on me or start filming. Like, hello, every other time of the day you're, you know, off doing something else. Okay, enough of that. But as you can see, I'm kind of just unscrewing my sink here because I really have this feeling that the clog is going to be right there and it's going to be super easy for me to just unscrew as long as I can, you know, weirdly maneuver this little plastic tube piece. So that's kind of my goal here. Oh, I'm getting sprayed by coffee juice. Well, that's just delicious, isn't it? Anyway, I did manage to get the bottom half of that little plastic tubing off and ended up dumping it. Shocker to nobody, there was a whole bunch of coffee grounds just kind of held up in that P-trap kind of area. So let's test the sink. Okay, I think that worked. Let's test it together. Ready? Heck yeah. Sweet. Unfortunately, this clip cuts off really soon, but I was basically going through my garage because in order to do any actual project, I need to take out all of the stuff that I use on kind of like a daily or weekly basis, all my water jugs, maybe even my bike, to actually get to my tools bag. So you missed me fully crawling inside my garage. Sorry about that. Gonna have to see it another time, I guess. But this is what I was doing here. Just a side note, like, look how beautiful the day is. Like, look how amazing. Honestly, this campsite was so pretty and so quiet. They even told us too that like it's like that during peak season as well, which is just insane. There was probably only like, I don't know, a 30% occupancy, and they said it's like that all the time just because, I don't know, there's not too many visitors to that park, kind of, first of all, but it's so quiet that the people that know about it, like, they know. And it was just beautiful. It's really scary to use construction glue in here now that like everything is done because, like, you know, I don't want it to get on anything nice. Yeah, no, that's definitely a real fear. But sorry, can we talk about for a second what possibly is your posture? Like, girl, you've been in ballet and dance for how many years of your life? Like, you know how to stand properly. Why are you standing like, I have no idea. I think sometimes it actually just happens because when I put my hair up in a bun, like, obviously I designed the bus and I knew how tall the bus was, and I knew that kind of also I'm very tall, and so when I stand up in the center of the bus, it's either I can have my hair up in a bun or I can be wearing shoes, but I can't have both because then it's just a little bit too tight. I'm too close to the roof. So sometimes I think like I'm going to hit it, and then I just awkwardly just like hunch myself forward so that I'm still like standing upright. Like, you have space. Why do I do that? I honestly don't know. Anyway, this project was fairly unsuccessful. Spoiler, but not really. The construction glue just didn't hold like I was hoping that it would. I don't know if I just like didn't hold it long enough, or I don't know. Working with construction glue isn't really my favorite thing, and also, like I said, I didn't want to like pull the roof down much more than it already was. Oh, I'm dancing. I didn't want to pull the roof down much more than it already was because obviously I don't want to break it further or more. So yeah, I'm kind of just holding the roof up here, hoping that this glue is going to stick. And it wasn't a fantastic solution, But it did work enough, and you know, now a couple weeks later, looking up at my roof, it does look pretty good, I would say. But there might still need to be just a little bit of TLC kind of moving forward. I mean, the build in general, like I said earlier, is still holding up amazingly. We've gone over some pretty rough roads, and I'm really happy with it. It's kind of no surprise that this side of the roof is showing a little bit of gapping. I definitely expected it, but honestly, I wouldn't change a thing about it. Like, staring and looking up at my roof every day, I love it so much. It makes the space feel so warm and cozy, and I just would not change a thing about it. It's time for my favorite chore of all. It's laundry day. I am listening to podcasts as I'm doing this. Surprise to nobody, because I'm listening to podcasts or YouTube videos pretty well 24/7, to be honest. But finally, my favorite day has come. It is time for laundry day, so please just enjoy as we strip the bed and actually make sure that everything is nicely squared away. And your bed is the calm boy through all the blue times and the sad. You're still there. So come on and unrock my heart, let it stop. I'm a fall in love, unlock my cups, rip them off. This is photo love. You'll be my anchor while I'm the sea for all eternity. I'm a fall in love. Exciting update to share with you all. A new roof! There's my old roof there. If you remember what it looked like, it was just this painted gray 1/2-inch plywood that was up on the... Look how cute it is now! So I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday and I went to find some fabric because I thought that would be nicer to have on the roof. And I was not going to get anything crazy patterned. Clearly that didn't happen. But I saw this fabric and I was just absolutely in love with it. Look at how adorable this little like quilted pattern is. And I held it up beside my like gray curtains, and the two colors went really well together, and I just decided, oh, what the heck, I might as well have something cute and fun in the cab. And so now the roof project is done. I originally started doing that project just to see if it would work. Like, I had to take down the ceiling and then a couple other things around here to actually get that ceiling panel down. But once I did that, I just ended up trying this and basically mapping it out and cutting the fabric and everything, and it worked. So I apologize I didn't film any of it during the process, but look at how adorable my cab looks now. It is so exciting. So that's another project we can check off the list. It's time for one big old grocery haul. I actually just left this clip and not sped up just because, I don't know, I think it's a little bit satisfying seeing all the different things that we bought this week. Now, I do go grocery shopping every single week and it changes very often. I've been trying to cook a little bit more from recipes this year as opposed to last year because I have a habit of just whatever is in the fridge gets used at any point in time. Whatever I feel like buying at the grocery store is what I buy, and then I just concoct some random bowls of who knows what. I mean, you try and eat the rainbow, so anything that we end up buying essentially gets thrown in a bowl, and that's what we eat that day. But this time I am trying to cook a little bit more from recipes, so I usually have 2 like full big recipes that I will buy ingredients specifically for, but I'll make, you know, so that that one recipe will last me 2 meals. And that's kind of what I've been trying to do more this year as opposed to last year. But don't get me wrong, the random Ellie bowls still definitely stay, because sometimes you just feel like kale, sometimes you feel like red onions, sometimes you feel like pickled jalapeno. It's always random. My food stack is off, but look at that. I mean, come on. It all comes together so beautifully. And I'm very grateful for my big fridge because all of this fits inside. We've got only a few more projects left in this video to go. Ignore the ugly glue, construction glue caulking spray situation on that piece of plywood there. That was my old roof, which I took down and then just placed beside my couch because I had nowhere else to fit this like giant 6-foot piece of 1/2-inch plywood. Why I faced it this way, I don't know, I think it was gonna, I thought that it was gonna like hurt my back. Why I did that, I don't know. It's flipped around now, so now it looks gray and pretty and not so ugly. Okay, ignoring that, I do have this mirror, which is the only mirror that I have in the bus, which, P.S., great idea, only having one small mirror so you're not staring at yourself all the time because it's so unnecessary. But sometimes the little kind of stand comes loose, so we just need to re-screw that back in, and now it's nice and tight. Beautiful. Lastly, in this video, I did just need to do a full clean out and refresh of this drawer that I have underneath my oven. That's where I store all my pots and pans and also a bunch of cooking ingredients slash like pantry items, and sometimes it just gets really messy, so I needed to fully clean out and redo this little drawer here. Well friends, we've officially made it to the end of this video, so I know it was super random, kind of choppy piece put together this week, but those are just some little updates that I've managed to do around my tiny home. P.S. absolutely in love. I've had this for I think 2 weeks now. Completely obsessed. It looks so cute and so good, and I just love it. So thank you for coming along with me for this little projects vlog, and I will see you guys in the next one. Just remember that every adventure is worthwhile. Keep sharing those stories. Love you guys. Bye.